Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to talk to you about Charlotte Tilbury's newest skincare product, which is called the Magic Serum Crystal Elixir, and it has just recently launched on Sephora. And I have a few thoughts on the product that I want to share with you so that you can consider those factors before you spend your money on this pretty expensive skincare item. So keep watching if you're interested. Please subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this, or if you like makeup swatch videos. There's a lot of those on this channel. Please follow Allure Beauty on Instagram. I'll put the handle in the upper right hand corner for you to see, or left hand corner, I think, for you guys. And of course, if you haven't checked out the latest video, I will also link that in the upper right hand corner for you. I believe that was for NYX's new lipstick or lip color line. And if you are more interested in skincare, then please check out my entire brand review for the Versed skincare line, which is exclusively available at Target and is a pretty affordable line with some great options and not so great options. And I go over all of those. All right, let's get to talking about Charlotte Tilbury's new Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. So the caveat that I give with these kinds of videos is I am reviewing the ingredients in this skincare product. I have not purchased this product myself, and I sometimes get people who say, well, how can you criticize something or review something if you haven't actually used it on your skin? And the reason is because there's science behind certain ingredients doing certain good or bad things when you apply them topically. So you can tell a lot about whether you should purchase a product before you actually purchase it by looking at the ingredients list and breaking those kinds of things down. It's analogous to saying, well, how can you say that smoking is bad for you if you haven't smoked a pack of cigarettes? Or how can you say that a bag of, fried potato chips is bad for you if you don't actually eat them? Because you can look at the ingredients, you can look at the chemicals, and there is research that has been done that informs that decision so that you don't have to use your personal skin or your own body as a lab rat, so to speak, and expose yourself to things that we already know are harmful for you. So those are the things that I want to concentrate on, and it's up to you. If you want to take certain trade-offs in skincare for ingredients that might be bad for you, but you care more about other things in that skincare product, then that's totally a choice for you to make. I'm not here to mandate to you that you have to do something or spend your money on something or not. These are just things that you may want to consider as an informed, hopefully informed consumer before you spend your money on this kind of product. So let's start with the claims for Charlotte Tilbury's new skincare product to see what we're working with. So it says that this is an anti-aging serum that has this special form of golden vitamin C and polyglutamic acid to give you the appearance of younger skin, to reduce dark spots, fine lines, and wrinkles. So pretty standard claims when it comes to something that's claiming to be anti-aging. And I'll start with the good parts about this product. Those include the fact that it is vegan, it's cruelty-free, and to be honest, there are a ton of great ingredients in this elixir or this serum. This very second ingredient is niacinamide. You have a lot of glycerin in the product. You have shea oil, you have other hydrators like that polyglutamic acid, you have rosehip seed oil, a lot of good plant leaf extracts to act as antioxidants. You've got aloe in here, some skin soothing agents, lactic acid, and ascorbic acid. So definitely no shortage of ingredients that we do have scientific evidence for having good anti-aging benefits for the skin. The problem with this is, first, that there's a good amount of what seems to be filler in this serum. And by that I mean, towards the very beginning of the ingredients list, we see things like quartz powder, amethyst powder, and ruby powder. Now, I haven't been able to find any sort of research or reliable scientific evidence or studies that show that these have any sort of beneficial impacts on the skin when it comes to skincare. Now, my educated guess on these ingredients is that they are cosmetic, meaning that they may have some sort of shimmering effect. So they help to temporarily and cosmetically or superficially give you more of a brightening, shimmery finish on the skin when you apply this serum. So something to the equivalent of putting highlighter on your cheeks. It doesn't actually make your cheeks be more brightened or luminous from the skin level. It's just something cosmetic that you're putting on top of the skin. So you're getting a lot of that in this serum, and we know that because it's toward the beginning of the ingredients list. And that stuff is not going to have any long-term beneficial impact on your skin. And this is, I think, significant because of the price point of this product, which is $80. It's a good amount of money. It's 1 fluid ounce, so it's pretty standard in terms of amount. It's not like you're getting a large amount of product for that $80. So if you're gonna dish out $80, you don't want a product, or probably don't want a product, that relies heavily on superficial cosmetic effects. You're probably wanting a robust skincare product to have long-term effects on the skin. The second problem is towards the middle of the ingredients list, we have the dreaded fragrance ingredient, or perfume. And as we always say on this channel, perfume is not skincare. Fragrance is not skincare. There will always be that handful of the group of people who leave comments like, oh, fragrance doesn't bother my skin. Why do you always criticize fragrance so much? If you don't want to believe me, ask any credible dermatologist. There is no dermatologist worth their salt that will tell you, oh, fragrance is good for your skin. You should definitely get a fragranced version of that moisturizer over that non-fragrance version. Why? Because fragrance is a skin irritant. Even if you don't have skin that is sensitive enough to have an immediate reaction to fragrance, fragrance has a long-term effect on your skin. If every single day you are putting fragrance on your skin, you are causing irritation over time that will cause damage to your skin over time. Furthermore, it is just illogical to have a skincare product like this one that has several skin soothing agents, things that are supposed to calm the skin down and nourish it, but then put in something that irritates the skin. Why put all these ingredients that are supposed to calm the skin and soothe it, and then also put in an ingredient that does the exact opposite thing? Then on top of that, when you look toward the end of the ingredients list, you have one ingredient after the other, after the other, after the other, that is irritating to the skin, that are volatile fragrant ingredients. And those are limonene, geraniol, citronellol, lanolol, and citral. I may not be pronouncing a few of those correctly, but they are all fragrant, kind of plant-based sensitizing ingredients that are causing damage to your skin. Now, they are at the end of the ingredients list, so we know that there's not a large amount of it in the product, but the fact that there's fragrance already in the middle of the ingredients list, and then you're adding on top of that not just one of these at the end of the ingredients list, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in a row at the end of the ingredients list, you're doing damage to the skin when you're applying these kinds of things onto your skin. I think the other thing that bothers me about this kind of marketing is the fact that the brand makes a point to say that this is a science-powered magic serum. That's in all caps if you look on the Charlotte Tilbury Instagram account. That bothers me because the science is pretty clear that the ingredients we just went over are not good for the skin. So when you're marketing something as being wonderful for its skincare benefits and being complexion enhancing, and you're using that science-based term to market and promote the product, but then you also very clearly have a bunch of ingredients that are scientifically proven to be bad for your skin, that bothers me, and I feel like the consumer should know that. So in summary, my conclusion and my advice to you, if you want to take it, is that your $80 is much better spent on a product that doesn't contain the irritating fragrant ingredients that this one does. If those few handful of ingredients had been taken out of this serum, I would absolutely support it, because it does have a bunch of other good ingredients, but those have been counteracted and kind of ruined by the irritating ingredients that they chose to include in this. And this isn't some sort of personal attack on Charlotte Tilbury. I know some people who are fans of a brand get so offended when anything negative about it is said, which doesn't really make sense to me, but obviously she's a very well-respected makeup artist. This isn't a personal attack on her. It is purely about whether you want to spend your money on a product like this. But I do want to say something that also really irritates me about this product, and it's not unique to this product. There are a ton of products on Sephora that fall into this category, which is that when you look at the 4.5-star rating on this product on Sephora, you have to be careful, because almost all of these 5-star ratings are by people who have received this product for free. If you ordered the starred ratings on Sephora from lowest to highest, only 2 people who received the product for free were, in my opinion, honest about the product itself. And one of them talked about how they would expect the product to have better ingredients. They also didn't like the way that the serum felt, which is more of a subjective thing. And the other person who gave it a 1-star rating talked about how it's at a luxury price, but how you have those fragrant and sensitizing ingredients. If you look at the 5-star reviews, every single person, with the exception of 2 people, at least as of the time that I'm filming this and looking at the reviews, out of all of them, there are only 2 people who have not listed their review as doing a review after receiving a free product. And to me, that is so unreliable. Not to say that, if you receive a free product that it can't be good. It certainly could be. But I don't think that you can trust a predominantly 5-star review when almost every single person who is ranting and raving about this product has received it for free and not purchased it themselves. And of those 2 that have not checked off the box that they received free product, only one of them confirms that they purchased it themselves. I don't know if the other person, did actually purchase it themselves or not. And I also want to let you know that there are several other, I think 3 other people who did not check the box as having received the free product, but in the written portion say, I received this as a free product. So the point of all of this is to say that don't look at the stars for a product, especially a skincare product, and stop there, because you have to decide whether you're going to trust people ranting and raving about a product that they get from the company for free. And I know that's kind of ironic, because as someone who does these kinds of videos, I receive a lot of free product. And I make a very deliberate point to be as honest and objective as possible, even though I receive something for free from a brand, because my priority, what I care about most, more than receiving a free product, is to give people honest and truthful information. But when you see 98, 99% of people saying that this is a 5-star product being people who receive the product for free, to me that's very suspicious, especially when none of those people are actually taking the time to review the ingredients that are in this product or mention the negative things about the product. So that's my PSA on this product. And like I said, it's not specific to Charlotte Tilbury's new Elixir. This is true for a lot of products on Sephora. It's one of my pet peeves about Sephora's reviewing system. And frankly, I'm sure it's not unique to Sephora. I'm sure that it exists for other websites too. But it's something that I noticed when I was preparing for the review for this product, because I was surprised that there were so few people in the reviews and reflected in the star rating discussing the fact that this skincare product has things that are damaging for the skin. So those are my thoughts. I hope that that helps you decide whether you want to spend your $80 on a product like this. If you decide that you don't, but are wondering what should I spend my hard-earned money on, what are great anti-aging skincare products, there are a ton of videos on this channel that you can refer to. I have a playlist called Skin Talk that you may want to check out to see what the best skincare products are for anti-aging or any other problem or skin issue that you are trying to address. So thank you for taking the time to watch. If you enjoyed, please give the video a thumbs up. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.